On the banks of the Red Cedar in East Lansing, Spartan Stadium. Two behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Michigan State Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Talking to Coach Levy before the game, he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. That's caught. It's McCray. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Steps away to find some room. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Finds his man. It's Moore. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. Now on the move. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB-designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll start on the ground with Bothwell.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Taylor wants to throw it. Snagged out of the air. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he's got some space. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Here's a give to Bothwell. Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Bothwell. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog!
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
And the extra point is good. Coming out with it, it's McCray. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. And they'll knock him down. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Taylor wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen.
I like the idea of calling a screen there on 3rd down, but give the defense tons of credit. Making the tackle and now giving themselves a chance to get off the field.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. and they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pulls it in on the left. Open spaces. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
You cannot say enough about this quarterback's toughness on that one. Staring downfield, knowing he's going to get absolutely blasted by the defender, and still somehow able to deliver an accurate throw way down the field. It just does not get any better than that from the quarterback position.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Taylor wants to throw it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
And getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the fourth down, and it's decision time for this offense.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Trying to beat him to the left. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Spartans.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Taylor wants to throw. Caught by Williams on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Mississippi State going up tempo. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
Man, the fake punt. The idea of the fake punt is so great. I'm going to catch you off guard, get a free first down. When it goes south, everybody's ticked off. Why did you do it? What a stupid play call. So if you just called it, sorry, but that's what I had to say about it.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting him on the ground.
And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. The offense changing the play. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Already got a hand on it, it's blocked.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's definitely